Hello everyone, and welcome to my den. I'm Kane Lowind, and today we are back with more Dragon Quest III. We're getting close to the end of this. When we last left off, we had just finished setting up, basically setting up the hero for the rest of the game, probably. I've got the Sword of Kings, the Hero Shield, a Royal Helm, and a Royal Armor. Basically all the best that I can have without just using, like, fucking, cursed equipment. You know, because, like, the Sword of Ruin's actually worse than the Sword of Kings. Okay. Well, that's good, honestly. Let's see. I think that Ari's about as well equipped as she's gonna get, honestly. Same goes for Panda. Let's see. I could give Amiri the Demon Spear. I don't know. She's not really using weapons that much, but I think that some of her skills might be improved with higher stats. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. She's not using her regular attack that much, so whatever. The power shield's the best she's gonna get, probably. I could give her the Mask of Implacability, but it's cursed, and I think the curse makes it so that occasionally her stuff just doesn't go off. Hapless Helm is also a big upgrade, but I could give her the Great Helm, actually. I mean, Kane's not using it anymore, so fuck it. I think we're good, so let's get going. Let's see. This is definitely a confusing looking place so far. And I'll leave a few battles in, because many of the enemies are probably going to be new. Okay. Soaring Scourger and Franticor. Okay, then. Okay. Oh! Roundhouse Kick works on a group of enemies. Cool. And you go ahead and, I guess, Hypno Whip. I don't know. Jesus. Yeah, like I mentioned before, Kazap basically seems to be powerful enough that, even if something does survive it, like... Even if something does survive Kazap, it's probably, like, very low health anyway. So whatever, like, no matter what it gets hit by next, it'll be dead. I kind of want to see Roundhouse Kick. Jesus. Bye. So sorry about that. Gonna have to see if I can buy some cough medicine later. Okay. Ari reached level 39. So yeah, 42, 39, 36, 39. Although at the same time, a lot of that is also, just as a reminder, a lot of that is going to be, you know, after, like, changing the party quite a bit and stuff. I have no idea which way to go. Oh wow, that was... I was getting all those battles with Holy Protection still on. Okay. There's gonna be a lot to explore here. Oh man. The encounter right here is insane, but it's also the final dungeon, so it makes sense. Oh, right back here then, huh? That was annoying. I hate when enemies cast... Well, not even cast. Spam thwack. Oh. Cutscene. Oh. I really wasn't paying attention, sorry. Stone Guardian. Follow orders. Falcon Slash, why not? You... Boulder... or Lashings of Love? Do these count as humanoid? I'm not sure. You... Let's, you multi-heal, please. And then you Monster Pylon. Wait, more enemies? Shit, okay. I have no idea what these guys are weak to. Okay, more Guardians. Fucking hell. Let's see what happens if I use that. You more heal yourself, because you're just barely over half. And you Monster Pylon. Whoa. Man, why is Amiri getting the brunt of this? Full heal her, please. And Kane has barely any MP left. Whoa. One last Alpha Elixir. Let me go ahead and give that to Kane. Let's go ahead and recover everybody as much as I can. Alright. And that's everything. This is pretty clearly not the way to go. Well, not the intended way. Oh? This may or may not be a reference to Dragon Quest 1, actually. Alright. It's been so long since I've played Dragon Quest 1. It's been so long since I played Dragon Quest 1, it's hard to remember what really is and isn't a reference to it. Okay. Are there any, like... No. Can I... Let me see if Holy Protection does anything here. Probably not. Okay. Oh! Liquid Rattle Slime. Quicksilver, I like that. I just hope it doesn't get into any trouble with Marvel. Alright. Oh. Bastard sword. Can... Okay, so... Ari can't equip that. Kane can equip that, but it's just a downgrade. Panda can't equip it, and Amiri can't equip it. Alright. So I guess if you had like a regular warrior in your party, a bastard sword would probably be about the best, would probably be like their ultimate equipment. Because all the actual, like, real ultimate equipment seems to be exclusively for the, you know, main protagonist.
Darn! We're not gonna make it! Let's speed up!
Alright. What is... Okay. This is a big place. With a lot of dead ends, it looks like. And you know what that means. Treasure! AFE. Okay. Dragon Dojo Duds. That's a equipment for Panda if I've ever heard it. Let's see. Big upgrade to defense, as well as reducing damage from fire and ice attacks. So basically the martial artist equivalent of the auroral armor, but minus 30 agility. I'll take it. I feel like the good far outweighs the bad in this case. Okay. So next is down here. Somewhere. Okay. Oh! Recruitable monster. Suppose I've nothing better to do. Okay. Sky? Alright then. Double-edged sword. As the name implies, this cursed weapon is so mighty that it damages both foe and wielder alike. Only Kane can equip it. I mean, if I had a... I imagine like a warrior or something could equip it as well, but as of my current party, only Kane can equip it, and I ain't doing that. It's stronger, but it has the caveat of damaging me as well as the opponent, so yeah, no. God, Padfoot is so useful. Okay. Is there anything else? No? Okay. Ooh, this place is all over. Oh, another cutscene. Oh shit. Party see a solitary figure on the bridge locked in deadly combat with a many-headed monstrosity. Okay. Well, you probably don't even need eyes to be able to tell who that is. Oh, shit. Let's go ahead and heal up a bit. There we go. Oh my god. That was not as many enemies in the overworld. I still haven't set the fight wisely, but fuck it. That has got to be the worst when they use bounce and then they just get killed by a regular attack. Oh my god. Oh. I don't think axes are a weapon that you can use normally in this game. Oh shit. Can you? I don't remember.
Is somebody there? Seems my eyes and ears are done for, sadly.
Oh shit.
Oh, praise the goddess. Oh, listen, you probably don't know me, but I need you to pass on a message. I'd been living under a haze until recently, but I remember it all now. I am Ortega of Aliahan.
Oh my god.
Left behind my dearest wife and newborn to set out on a quest.
Newborn.
One
He's
that
been
I
gone
fear
for
has
so
now
long, he
reached
doesn't
a
even realize his own kid grew
premature
up.
end. What I wouldn't give to hold my little one's hand. To give them something to remember me by. Oh, my darling child. Oh, you must resent me. The way this journey tore my family apart has long filled me with regret.
Nobody's been torn
Only I
apart.
could have spent more time with them. Sorry. I know you're trying to tell me something. It's just my ears won't hear it. At the very least, I can feel the warmth of your hand on mine. Though, it would have been nice to see the face of the last person I talked to.
Man. Oh my god.
A fine helm indeed. It tells the tale of the long adventure that led you here today. These scratches make it clear it wasn't all plain sailing. But nonetheless, you stood tall.
Don't
I
even
may have
recognize his
failed
own
as
helmet.
both a father and an adventurer. But I know you can do what I could not. Goddess Speed, my child.
Oh man. Well, if nothing else, you know, at least Kane got to see her father alive with her own eyes before he died for real. You know, both of my parents are still alive, and, well, to say they're alive and well is a bit, might be a bit of a stretch in some cases. That's all I'm going to say about that. But, you know, both my parents are still alive, so I couldn't really relate to that. But I can only imagine, you know, growing up without a father, without a mother, whatever, and then finding out they're alive. After probably thinking they're dead most of your life, and then you finally get to see them at least. Because remember, like, Kane was an infant, or the hero was an infant when they thought that their father had died. They grew up thinking their dad was dead, and then they find out actually he's still alive, but he doesn't remember anything. So he's just been wandering around. You know, and then finally they get to see him with their own eyes, at least once. Sage's Stone. What is that? Sacred Stone can be used as many times as you like to restore HP to all allies in battle. What? There is no way. Okay, I'm giving this to Amiri. Fuck it. Give her some more way to heal up the party. Because she's got Soothing Song, which is good early game, but not good after that, and then she's got Emergency Room, which is decent, but only single targeting. Okay. But yeah, it's like, I can only imagine, you know, growing up with your father, like, having been this legend, like, growing up on stories of your father being this great adventurer who died in battle, when you were old enough, or like too young to remember, and then you find out like no, he's still alive. He's just been somewhere that nobody can reach him, and then essentially, after already believing your father was dead most of your life, finally getting to meet him in person and basically having to deal with, and basically having to live through him dying a second time. But this time for real. It is almost, I can't even imagine what that must be like. Let's see, I think we're good. Especially with how many battles I'm probably going to be cutting out of here, I'm best off just staying like in the recording. Wow, this dude's ugly.
Here you are at long last, here at the place of sacrifice. I am Zoma, bringer of oblivion. All life shall be sacrificed to my glory. All shall despair. All shall kneel. Come, offer yourself unto me now. Arise, my minions. Obliterate them. Let me feast upon their suffering.
Okay. King Hydra.
Just a moment.
Oh. Interesting. This is one of the reasons that it's not a bad idea to let the game just play itself a little bit every so often, because it, like, sometimes a game will just do stuff on its own that you don't even realize is possible. Okay. This thing's probably weak to crack because it's reptilian. Oh, it's not. Okay.
Time to heal.
Great. Amiri, or no, not Amiri. Kane and Ari are both asleep. Fuck. Let's try Capriz. Why not? Let's see.
Just a moment.
Let's, honestly, let's Omni heal. Fuck it. You... Let's see, what can you do? You... Cuckrack. Okay, you, Kazap, because it's probably weak to that. They always are, apparently. You... Crack, and you... Monster Pylon. Oh, it's not... It's not weak to it, but it does a lot of damage. Okay.
Take this! This ought to help.
Alright. Why did it get 3 attacks? That's some bullshit. Multi-heal. Monster Pylon.
Ready now?
Okay. Here I go.
Whew, okay. And of course it's immune to its own Inferno, because the idea of being able to just bounce it back makes too much sense, apparently. This thing is... Wow, this thing is hard. I might have to restart this battle, because this is just ridiculous. Let me try this Sage's Stone.
This ought to help.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do this again. Or, gonna have to retry those.
A few moments later.
Fucking hell. I might just, like, try to... I might honestly just cut out every attempt until the successful one, because this is fucking insane.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Well, there's no chance of, resing Panda and Kane now, so fuck it.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting, and they had to hire a new one.
Shocking slash. Knuckle sandwich. Okay. Yes! Fuck you, King Hydra! Oh my god. That was insane. I'm at over an hour, and I'm pretty sure like half of it was just this. Screw it, it'll probably be the finale. May as well just keep going at this point. Oh, sorry about that. I said it would all be one video, and it is, but I just really needed to take a break after that, so... yeah. Anyway, let's keep on going. It's gonna be another boss, isn't it?
Truly an honor to be in your presence
You again?
But on this occasion, you will not humiliate me as you did in that infernal tower.
Man, you just cannot get enough punishment, can you? Alright. Kazap. Tongue bashing, I guess. You... Crack. I think that worked really pretty well. And you, Monster Pylon. Oh wow. Such damage. Such devastation. Okay. Let's see, is there anything else I could use on him? Let's see. I guess, what can I do? If I can even do anything. Let's do Magic Barrier, actually.
It's time.
Of course he has fucking whatever that's called, Inferno. Why not? You go ahead and kabuff, actually. And now back to Kazap. You tongue bash again. And you Insulatal. Monster Pylon. Yeah, this one's nowhere near as bad. And now back to Kakrak and Monster Pylon. You meditate, screw it. Tongue bash again. Hopefully we can get it down this time. Monster Pylon. So he is susceptible to tongue bashing, but pretty rarely it seems. Oh, thanks, I hate it. You... Fuck, emergency group yourself, I guess. And you, Zing Kane. Actually, wait, don't you have a... You do, okay. And you, honestly, you full heal yourself, screw it. There we go. Amiri actually has a few Yggdrasil leaves, so she'd probably be best off being brought back first, and you just multi-heal. If I do that, I'm gonna... It's your Laddle, you Yggdrasil Leapari. Fuck you! Oh my god! That was some cursed combination of thwack actually fucking working, which, fuck you. And then Zing being wildly worthless. I didn't think it could get worse than Zing, and then I played this game and found out Zin is a thing that some of the older games have. And I swapped Panda out of, Sage before I could even get Cuzzing. Because I just didn't care anymore. Insulatal and Shocking Slash, see if that works. Okay. you Monster Pylon, and you a crack, and then you go ahead and use the Sage's Stone.
This ought to help.
Oh my god. Omni Heal. Monster Pylon. Magic Barrier, and you try Shocking Slash, I guess.
Brace yourself.
Okay. Kazap. You have an Yggdrasil leaf, so you go ahead and use it. Okay, crack, and you use the Sage's Stone again.
This ought to help.
Okay,
Just a moment.
okay, Monster Pylon, you... Honestly, you go ahead and multi-heal, and you Sage Stone.
Just a moment.
Okay, you... Isiladdle. Why does Amiri keep getting killed? Full heal yourself. And then you, I don't even know at this point. Just... multi-heal, I guess. Why did you... What? Why did you full heal yourself? I meant to full heal Ari. The fuck? I hate that. Oh my god. Full heal Ari. Okay. Fuck you! I swear, they're getting way too liberal with the enemies having thwack at this point. At least Kane leveled up, so she gets a full heal from that. And so does Panda. Multi-fist. Okay. Three casts! 3 casts of Zing to get Amiri back up. I swear, I don't know who thought that that was a good idea, but I hate them. There's a reason no other RPG ever does that, because it sucks. It absolutely fucking sucks. At this point, the newer games keep it out of Legacy more than because it's actually a good mechanic. I'm leaving to, like, try and, I'm gonna go to, like, an item shop, if I can find one, and, oh, Tanticle has one, okay, or Tantigel, whatever. I love how since most towns have the same music in these games, if you fast travel between them, music doesn't get interrupted. Sure, the music can get a little bit samey because of that, but it is a nice touch. Let's see. We're at Endgame, and all the shops are selling this shit. Okay, Cole is basically the last town that we can really go to, so let's go over there and see if there's anything good. Or scratch that, it's the last town we're expected to go to. Still nothing great. I don't think you can buy Yggdrasil leaves anywhere. Even the World Tree itself isn't exactly easy to find. Have I even been there in this playthrough? I'm pretty sure I have, but like... honestly, Yggdrasil's a little sad in these games, because it's just sort of on an island, randomly. Oh. Well, if nothing else, let me at least go stay at the inn. Get all refreshed and everything. But, man, that is Those fights are just ridiculous. And the annoying thing is that they wouldn't even be that bad if it weren't for the fact that the enemies keep having, not only keep having friggin' whack, but the fact that they keep using it. Like, if I could buy diamonds anywhere, that'd be a solid fucking investment right now. Jesus Christ. Do I have any diamonds, actually? A lot. I have enough to have 4 per character, actually. Holy shit. Well, I would if, okay. Gonna just put a bunch of stuff away so I have space for it all. I think that Amiri should have enough space, but just in case I'm gonna... Well, first I'm gonna honestly... Wait, what does this do? Oh. The Blessed Bikini has a pretty good effect, but less defense. But the Bandit Mail doesn't have any effect, but better defense. Eh, screw it. Okay. Panda already has one on his person, so I may as well just give him 3, so he'll have an even 4. There we go. And while I have been relying on autosaves, I haven't actually saved the game manually in a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Alright. So, yeah. I mean, I think that Panda's equipment might make him immune to death anyway. Let me see here. Sometimes reflect spells. Yeah, no, he doesn't seem to have anything that makes him immune to death. I guess he just had a couple diamonds in his inventory. And those were what was causing it. And now everybody has them, so if the enemy attempts any of those thwacks again, they can go fuck themselves. Now, moving on. Everybody's healed up. Okay. It seems that 2 of these hands light up each time we defeat a boss, so we've got 2 more bosses before Zoma himself. At least 2 before Zoma himself. The what? What was this thing called? Bones of Baramos? Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and, cup up real quick. And you monster pile on. Bones of Baramos, yeah. This game can not get enough of Baramos, Jesus Christ. Oh, and it heals up a lot per, thing. Okay. I don't know what's gonna work against it. Let's try a crack. And Monster Pylon. Immune to tongue bashing. Okay. Shocking Slash, maybe? You, Kafrizz, and you, actually, hold on. You go ahead and meditate, I guess. Kafrizz and Monster Pylon. Okay, so he is, weak to fire. Alright. And his attack must be insane, because we've got a physical buff on, and it's still doing that much damage. Fucking hell. Just keep using the Fire Claws. Frizz again, and you... Honestly, you go ahead and just say this, so...
This ought to help.
Okay. Fire Claws, Frizz, and you power shield yourself, I guess. Yes! First try! Fuck yeah! That was honestly really easy. I mean, I think it's just because, like, this one was no nonsense. All it could do was physical attack. And yeah, it had, well, physical attack and heal every turn. And yeah, its physical attacks did a lot of damage, and it healed for a lot, but, like, it was pretty easy to overpower that. Oh. So that was just the last one, I guess. That's cool. Let's go ahead and restore everything. I don't know if we're truly at endgame or if there's still more to come after this. I mean, fuck, man. There's been so much. Let's see, Seed of Strength. How is Kane's strength the lowest? Okay, Seed of Defense. I haven't been using these, so I should be. Seed of Stamina. Yeah, Kane, I don't know if it's just her personality, but Kane has the lowest stamina of anybody. It's ridiculous. Probably want Ari to go first. It's a little more often, so let's increase her stamina. Wisdom, I believe, is magic defense, and for whatever reason, Amiri had the lowest of it. Okay. Seed of Luck. I love how Panda went from having far and away the highest luck back when he was a gadabout to, like, barely having any. Speed of Life. God, Seeds of Life are so... Like, you can get so spoiled from them in the Builders games where they always... Well, for one thing, they're like the only seeds in those games, and also they always heal for... Or they always increase your health by... your HP by 5 every single time. Okay. I feel like we're as prepared as we're gonna get, so... Now, it's now or never.
Still, you cling pathetically to life. It seems only right that I should
Kinda
have
reminds
the
me of
joy
King
of
Piccolo,
dealing the
actually.
killing blow myself. Now come.
It's not quite
Show
King
me
Piccolo, but it
how
looks a lot like him.
beautifully you die.
Or at least gives you the same vibe. Okay, Kazap. You try tongue bashing. Let's see if it does anything. You Kabuff and you Burning Breath. Okay, immune to that. Immune to... Is there anything you're not immune to? God damn. Okay. Insulatal. Okay, so apparently he's immune to Kazap. That puts a big, problem on our hands. Let's try Falcon Slash. Actually, wait a minute. Let's try using the Sword of Kings as an item and see if that does anything. Because these games sometimes have Easter eggs like that. I know 11 has them. You Magic Barrier. Oh, fuck you! The Sphere of Light begins to shine brightly. Do you want to use it? Yes. Okay, so I guess if you just came here directly without the Sphere of Light...
So, you have learned how to overcome the wards of sorcery that protect me.
Okay.
It matters not. Come, dash yourselves on the unfeeling shoals of my might.
Okay, so there doesn't seem to be any actual point in putting on, what's it called, buffs in this fight, because he'll just nullify them. I hate when they do that. It's a pretty common thing in these games. You go ahead and multi-heal, and you Monster Pylon. Omni heal, honestly. Actually, no, just go ahead and Kazap you. You try tongue bashing, see if that works. You full heal Amiri, and you Shocking Slash. Yes! Alright. Okay. More heal yourself. You have a couple Yggdrasil leaves. You go ahead and use one. Okay. There we go. All right. Multi-heal, and you, Sage Stone.
Just a moment.
Okay. So he's bounced, so he's not, so if I use a spell on him, he's just gonna bounce it back. Go ahead and more heal yourself. Actually, no, wait, you tongue bash, you more heal yourself, and you, what can you do? I don't think this counts as magic, so I'm gonna try Burning Breath.
Bruh.
Okay, more heal Amiri. And you, what can you do? You, oh, fuck, Monster Pylon.
This'll help.
Do I have any items I could use here? No. Pocket Slash, screw it. Monster Pylon, okay. Let's see. His reflects or bounce is about to wear off. No, actually, you just more heal yourself. You power shield yourself.
Ready now.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do? Multi-heal and Sage Stone.
Time to heal.
Okay, let's see, God damn it. He's close. All right. Tongue bashing, more heal Amiri. And you burning breath. See if that helps anything. Yes! God, Kane can't do anything because she's only got 3 MP left. But, Monster Pylon, multi-heal, and, burning breath again, pocket. Damn it. Heal here, full heal yourself, please. Burning breath. Damn it. And you, Monster Pylon. I got close. I definitely got close. I feel like if I rematch it now.
Later.
Okay, you Kaklang, honestly. All right.
It matters.
It's funny, he used the spell that would have, or like the, nullification spell right when the spell would have, right when Kaklang would have worn off anyway. Alright, tongue bashing. He's ice, so Capriz should do a lot, I would think. And then Monster Pylon. Oh yeah, oh my god, yeah. It won't do a lot, but it'll do something.
Just a moment.
Okay. I hate when enemies seem to just get random amounts of, like, attacks per turn.
Just a moment.
Like, it's actually the worst. Because you can't really prepare for that, it just sort of happens. You can kind of prepare for them getting, like, 3 attacks in one turn, but there's no fucking way you can prepare for, like... Or, you can sometimes maybe prepare for 2 attacks in one turn if they consistently do that, but, like, sometimes they'll just get a random... They'll just randomly get, like, a 3rd or 4th attack in one turn. And you're just like, well, fuck you too, I guess. Holy shit. Tongue bashing, Kafrizz, and okay. Ugh. I mean, it's still not great because he's still doing a lot of damage, but like, we definitely have some better survivability now that I made everybody have resistance to ice attacks. Let's see. Falcon Slash, Tongue Bashing, Panda, you heal yourself, and Monster Pylon. Actually, no, you Burning Breath. Or Panda could just die, I guess that works too. Yeah, let's see, I think that was like 3 or 4 attacks in one turn. I'm pretty sure it was 3, but like, you get the point. It's bullshit. Like, you can't prepare for that. You just can't. Because it's not like he does that consistently. And that time it was just 2 attacks. And that time's 3 attacks. If he did that consistently, I wouldn't even care. But like, he only does it once, like every few turns or something. Like you just can't prepare for it, and I hate it. Okay, Kazap, Tongue Bashing, Kafrizz, and Monster Pylon. There we go. Okay. I only have 10... Kane only has 10 MP left. So let's do Zapple. You... I don't know, Monster Pylon. You, Capriz, and you... You go ahead and save some, honestly. Yes! That's what, third attempt? Oh man.
You have done well to defeat me. But whilst there is light, so too must there be darkness.
Sure, but
I see that which is to come. Another shall rise and take my place. The omens are already there. Open your eyes. And when he comes, you will be powerless to protect your craven kind, for you will be long dead.
yeah, but guess what? That's somebody else's problem at that point. He's referring to the Dragon Lord from Dragon Quest 1, by the way. Or he could be referring to Hargon from Dragon Quest 2. I don't know. Because both those games take place after this one, so. Also, it's not a spoiler to mention either of them. Their respective games open with them being mentioned, so. Tis what tis. It's still a little weird that they released the 3 HD 2D remake before the 1 and 2 HD 2D remakes. I mean, the 1 and 2 remakes were actually kind of a surprise reveal. We'd already known about this one, but we didn't know about those until one random Nintendo Direct. I remember, I watched that Direct. I was hyped as shit when I saw that. Oh wow, we're all the way back here?
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Palantir Tunnel. Oh yeah, that's right. We can't use spells here. I forgot about that. Okay. Well, thankfully, abilities are not nullified, so let's go ahead and just do that. I mean, I don't even know if enemies could spawn here. I've never done this before, so I don't know if enemies could spawn at this point, but yeah. Well, there goes that. Also, I don't think this is when you're intended to come here for the first time, because I think I think one of the items that you need to reach Zoma's Citadel or whatever in the first place is found here. Okay. Pretty easy to get back out. Also, side note, Zoma's Citadel in this game, I believe, is in the same location that the Dragon Lord's castle is in Dragon Quest 1. This entire place is supposed to be underground, so how there's a sky and a sun and stuff, I'm not really sure I understand, but I'm not going to question it. Yeah, this is called the Underworld for a reason. A thunderous rumbling echoes from the skies above. It almost sounds like a giant door slamming shut. Oh, and we're all healed up. Okay. Now we just have to go back to Tantagel Castle. Or Tantacle Castle. I know in this game they pronounce it Tantagel, but I'm pretty sure everybody for the last like 40 years has been pronouncing it Tantagel or Tantagle, so I don't know, and I don't remember if any of the other, like, if any other games, like spin-offs or anything, ever like verbally say it. So, as far as I know, it may as well have been Tantago up until this game came out. And you could argue about like grammar and stuff, but like that just goes into a whole GIF situation, in which I still insist it's GIF because the whole grammar argument is something nobody makes for any other instance of something like that happening. You know, it's not a GIF. You don't print a JOD. What was your first clue? The fucking sun being out? Like, what the... What news do you need other than looking up? Okay. Dread Zoma, Lord of the Underworld, yes. Why, then 'tis to thee that we do owe the daylight's blessed return. 1,000 thanks, noble friend. I do believe we go to the castle, yes, okay. I imagine all the NPCs around here have stuff to say, but, I really don't care, so... Yeah. Also, I love how all these guys are, like... I honestly, I've probably mentioned it before, but, like, I love that because these guys have been trapped underground and unable to interact with the rest of the world for the longest time, they're still stuck speaking in, like, Middle English, while nowhere in the overworld talks like this. Okay.
Silence in the royal chamber! News of thy deeds hath reached us, and we have eagerly awaited thy coming. Thou hast done well indeed in smiting dread Zoma, lord of the underworld. That thou art returned to us
I love that they call him
unharmed
Dread Zoma.
is a gift for which we give thanks unto the Almighty. Morning hath broken on our kingdom at last, and all is thanks to thine earnest efforts, though it seemeth that dread Zoma's demise hath sealed the doorway between our realm and thine own. Alifgard must now take its first steps as a world in its own right. It must emerge,
So that's why
into the dawn of its becoming. All is thanks to thee and thy companions.
That's why
Thou art a hero
it said that there was a
equal. I
thunderous,
do hereby
like,
bestow upon
rumbling,
thee
like a door
our
to slam
kingdom's
closed.
highest honor,
Because
the title of Erdrick,
the
which
rest of
meaneth
the world,
dwelling land in the ancient tongue, a name
the rest
befitting
of the
the
world,
land's
the
chosen
overworld got sealed
hero.
off.
Thou shalt be known to all. The
And
story of Erdrick's deeds shall take its place amongst the legends of our realm, and shall ring down through the ages.
Yeah, so this is where the name Erdrick comes from. For those who might not know, in Dragon Quest I, the player character's canon name is Erdrick, because, for one, he's a direct descendant of this hero, and also, you know, it's that sort of thing that you, like, you know, you name your child after, like, a legendary figure in hopes that, you know, the name empowers them or inspires them to go on to do great things, or whatever. It's like, you know, there's lots of examples from, like, mythology. You know, like, as mundane as it might sound, you know, the name Jason comes from, well, it comes from, like, Iasona from Greek mythology. And, you know, Iasona, or Jason, is a legendary figure in Greek mythology. And so Cain, savior of Alfgard, passed into the legend of that realm as Erdrick, hero of the land. But when the celebrations finally died down, our hero was nowhere to be seen. She left only a sword, a suit of armor, a shield, and an amulet behind, and these became great treasures of the kingdom. Erdrick's sword, armor, shield, and mark, as the sacred amulet came to be known, were handed down through the generations. Thus were the seeds of salvation sown. Okay. So, yeah, I believe this is gonna be part 51, is gonna be beefy. It's already, I already like split it into 2 recordings, and part 51, part 1, is already an hour, or like close to an hour by itself, and this is over an hour. I mean, I don't know how long it'll be after like cutting out various boss attempts, because I think I'm only gonna leave like 2 attempts of each one. One fail attempt and 1 successful attempt, because those fights go on for a while. But that's editor Kane's problem now. That is editor Kane's problem now. But while we're on these credits, let me go ahead and just open up a little bit about all this. I honestly, this has been going on for so long, I don't actually remember how much I've really talked about this I've talked about this on streams a number of times, but like I don't remember how much I've talked about it in videos. But I feel like the credits are a perfect place to do it. I hope I'm not too quiet. I hope like the game audio is not overpowering me right now, but let me tell you, this right here has been such like a dream for the longest time of mine. I remember being like 9 years old, 9 or 10, playing Sly 3 on my PS2 and thinking this would be so cool to like record and like, you know, show it to my friends and family as like videos and stuff or whatever, or like a movie. Fast forward a few years, I'm like 14 years old. Or, no, 15. I'm like 15 years old in high school. In like 10th grade. And I find out not only are people doing exactly that on YouTube, but some even actually making a living off of it. Actually, like, making money off of it. And able to support themselves off of doing that. And, yeah. God, that was almost half my life ago. And I'm only just now getting to it for one reason or another, but I may not intend on sticking with Let's Plays. Well, there's a style of video I'd like to make, and I really would love to get started on that soon, but I wanted to get this done, you know? I wanted to, like, I already started this Let's Play in this format. I wanted to finish it before moving on to something else. I have big ideas and big stuff I want to do, and I am very excited to try to get started on that once this is over. Hopefully, by the time you're watching this, I'll already be getting started on I'll already be started on something else. We'll see what happens, but I seriously, for those of you who might have watched through those first few rough videos and stuck through to now, I appreciate it. To those of you who might have watched a much later video and decided, I like the cut of this Fox's jib. I'm gonna go back and watch the rest of their stuff. Thank you so much too. However you found my content, whatever hooked you to continue watching me. Maybe you watched my streams and you wanted to support my other content. I don't know. whatever the case may be, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it all. And I don't ever want that to go understated. I don't ever want that to... I don't ever want you to feel like I don't appreciate that you're taking time out of your life to put up with my bullshit. But, yeah, even if it's not what I plan on sticking with, the fact that I have this opportunity, the fact that I have the means now and the relative know-how to actually start putting some of this stuff into motion is a dream come true. I've literally wanted to do this since I was a kid, and I am so happy that even if I am over a decade late, even if I am, like, you know, starting with a bit of a... What's what I'm looking for? I can't remember. Is starting with a handicap meaning you're starting with, like... What's it called? What? Act by Rue? What are you talking about? What did I... What? Is there somebody
Your
else with the
Majesty.
nickname Rue involved with this game? Or is
Fear
that based on
not,
something I put in?
For I will see that thine offspring grows into a fine leader of the land.
I am so confused. Oh yeah, the dragon. I
promise.
forgot about that.
May I swear upon my name, the name of Hargon.
Hargon? What? That's Hargon? That scene has to be new. There's no fucking way it was in the original, was it? I'll probably put a little text blurb on the screen if it is new or if it was in like earlier versions of this. Because again, this is a prequel to Dragon Quest 1 and 2, so like if they wanted to throw something in there like this, now's the time to do it, but also I got an achievement. I wasn't paying attention to the title, but it is an achievement for beating the game as you'd expect. But anyway, I have plans for Dragon Quest 1 and 2. They won't be Let's Plays like this. They'll be a slightly different format. One that I'm honestly really excited to get into. But I'm not sure when exactly that'll be. I think I'll give it some time before jumping right into that. We'll see, but once again, whether you're just finding me through this finale and deciding, you know what, fuck it, I'll just watch this and try to decide if I like this fox enough to go back and watch the rest after this. You know, like some people do that. They'll watch the finale of a show and decide, and if they like it, they'll be like, okay, I'll watch the rest of the show now that I know that the ending isn't garbage. You know, if that's what you're doing, either way, like I already mentioned before, however you're deciding to consume my content, I just appreciate you being here at all. I will see you all in whatever I decided to do next. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and take care.